welcome to Faithful Grace Studio. I'm Mindy. I'm the owner and creator here at Faithful Grace, and I wanted to show you this latest kit. This is Bloom Shakalaka. This is a vibrant, bright, citrusy, yummy, springy kind of kit with all new ephemera. This is an expanded ephemera pack of cutouts and pockets and embellishments and page edgers and things like that. The Mega Kit does come with the multi-pocket folio, which is in here. If those of you that have followed along know that I'm bad about getting all my pieces mixed up, so when I cut out the folio, I always stick it down into a little envelope. But then these are all of the ephemera pieces, the pockets, the tags, the tuck spots, all the yumminess. And then here we have the pages, the internal pages, and the cover. There's the cover. I printed the internal pages double-sided. Actually, the cover and the internal pages double-sided on cardstock. And then here is the two, these are fold-outs that come with the kit. So you fold these and then you can create a pocket, you can create a flip out or a fold out or extended page, however you want to do that. And then for some reason I accidentally printed an extra page, single-sided, so I will be using this probably for, I don't know, a pocket or something else. I don't know what else, but something. So this one I'm going to create with a single signature, just folded, no fabric or anything on the binding. I am going to 3-stitch it, or 3-hole stitch it, and I'll probably use some lace scraps, fabric scraps, and things like that that I have around the house. Haven't pulled together anything yet, but I will, and I'll come back when I get it all together and we will do a detailed walkthrough. All right, I'm excited to show you this one. We're finished, quote unquote finished. I'm going to walk you through it. I do have some leftover fabric and ribbon scraps and one piece of the ephemera that I didn't use. Actually, a couple of pieces of ephemera that I didn't use. Let me put that to the side, get the tray out of the way, and I'll walk you through what we have here. So I used my trusty elastic closure. This is one of my favorite closures. It's very versatile and very easy. I used some of the ephemera for the edge of the cover, both inside and out, front and back. I just wanted the cover to be a little bit longer, wider, I guess, so that when I put page tabs in there, they would kind of be camouflaged. I got that one a little further out than I had intended, but overall I'm pleased with this one. I'm absolutely in love with the colors and the feel of this journal. I did put a little label here for someone to write, "This journal belongs to." Got a page tab here. There was so much gorgeousness in this kit that I didn't really have to do a lot of embellishment, which is why I had a couple of pieces of the ephemera left over. Put a page tab here, got a little banner here, piece of the ephemera, a little pocket. This is the couple of the tags. I did do the tags double-sided, but left one side open, and I put a little piece of the ephemera in the pocket. The tag fits right down in there. This is the first fold out. I left it open at the top, so we've got room for a bookmark to slide down in there. Open it up, and that is where I have the multi-pocket folio. I use the tab closure on the folio, and I'll show you. Look at all those gorgeous colors. The gorgeous colors. The got card here, card here, card here, card here. We got additional tuck spots here and here and here. I'm in love with it. I just love these folios. So that rests right there. One of the banner tags here, one of the page tags there, another one of the ephemera pocket and tags. This was actually a little scripture card that I had laying on my desk. I had two of them, so I just stuck them in here. That goes, I just slid it right there, and then that slides right there. This side has the, this is one of the journal cards. I did do the journal cards double-sided again, and left one side open, so it's a pocket. So here's the other little scripture card that I just mentioned. I just cut a little piece of, one of the pieces of ephemera that I didn't use. I just trimmed off the little piece of the end, folded it over, glued it on there to make a tab. And then this was cut out of one of the extra pages that I had printed. And that goes in there. This is the other fold out. Left the bottom part of this fold out open. One of the ephemera envelopes is here, and this one is actually empty, so we can put something in it later. Here's another one of the journal cards, two-sided, and then a piece of the ephemera is stuck down in there. And then this is a piece of the ephemera as well. So these are both stuck down in that little slide spot. I did decide to make a hidden paper clip, which is what this is. You may have seen that video. It's a real simple process. I'll link to the video on how to do those down below. This kit, the ephemera kit, comes with that page that's got 5 big long strips on it. And those strips are fabulous for all kinds of things. That's where these strips on the cover came from. That's where these strips came from. You can do tons of things with those strips. So here is my hidden paper clip. I did put a little piece of one of the stamps from the ephemera kit on there. And then this I'm created with the ephemera as well. And this just slides through. It's just glued on the top and the bottom. These pieces, these 3 pieces, you might recall seeing them in the ephemera kit. It's 3 separate pieces, 2 of these facing each different ways, and then the one in the middle, and they just fit together nicely. I use masking tape just like I do for the fold outs, and then I put some of the ephemera pockets. This was one of the little cards I just made a pocket out of. This is one of the tags that comes with the multi-pocket kit. And then there's the piece of the puzzle piece. Just thought that made a cute little folio. And then tied it with this bow, or this is baker's twine, so cute little, and I just stuck it underneath my paper clip, and that's how it stays in here. Did put some fabric and lace here, just as a little collage, and one of those little wooden hearts like you've seen in a couple of the others. I have a whole little pack of those, and I just love that it adds some texture. Here's another tuck spot. This is another one of the journal cards with a piece of the ephemera stuck in it, and then there's a bookmark. I just stapled some ribbon to the end of that. There's one of the pieces of ephemera, one of the page tabs. Didn't have to do anything here. It's beautiful as is. Beautiful as is. This is another one of the little pieces I cut out of the extra pages that I had printed. And then here's another journal card that is two-sided that I left open on one side and put another piece of the ephemera in. And then here's our Polaroid from the ephemera kit. So it's just kind of stuck down in there. Here's another little pocket with a envelope from the ephemera kit stuck in here, and then this is one of those fold up pieces like you've seen in some of the others, where this was just a motivational thing about faith, some quotes about faith, one on both sides, and I just folded it up and stuck it down in that envelope. So that'll be a nice little surprise. This is a piece of the ephemera just stuck down in this little tuck spot, and another page tab. Beautiful as is, did nothing there. A little tuck spot here, there's nothing's in it right now, but something can go in it. And then I did put an angel lady in here. You guys know that sometimes I will put an angel lady or one of the little angels or one of my fashionista dolls in, just to add a little bit of whimsy and a little unexpected thing. Instead of gluing her down, I put her on with one of these little, I don't even know what you call these little things. Little brads, I think. Foldable brads or something, I don't know. But I did that so she can be movable. You can move her around, and I thought that it would be, if this were my journal, I would move her and write myself a special message right there and then cover it up. Just to have a little secret spot. Another page tab here. And then here's the back cover with the inside and outside trim. And then a piece of the ephemera that was those long tabs, or long pieces that were on the page with 5 pieces, 5 long skinny pieces. That's a piece of one of those that covered up my knot on my elastic. So there it is. I'm very pleased with it. I think it looks gorgeous. I love all these colors. I want to make another one of these at some point and maybe do something a little different with it. But for now, I'm absolutely thrilled with this. And that's the neat thing about purchasing these kits. Once you've purchased it, you can print it and do as many of them as you want. And you can make each one different even though you're using the same kit. So I hope you enjoyed looking through this Bloom Shakalaka journal. And I hope you enjoy making your own.